Good evening. It's about that time, I'd say, for another update on the house. So, not sure how often you guys are able to get out here and maybe see the house or not, but I know Jared has been kind of sending some pictures back and forth with you guys too. So, let's get out here and show you what we've been up to this week and, of course, where we're headed over the next couple weeks. So, as you can see, we've got the porch and the deck material pretty much squared away here. They might have some stuff left to do on the back end as we get further into construction, but the siding is also complete. Again, I promise this isn't the house color. This is actually going to get painted here relatively soon. They'll start spraying and paint and trim and all that fun stuff so you actually get the actual house color that you guys selected. But let's go ahead and get you guys inside and show you what we've been working on this week, kind of what direction we're headed for the following week. So as you guys can see, we have sheetrock completed and installed. Sheetrock is always a 5-day process for us, so we go through the sheetrock hang. We give them a couple days to do that. Usually they can get it done in 2 days. And then we go through the mudding, the bedding, the skimming, and the sanding. Sanding is the last thing we do with the sheetrock. So if you look at all the walls, all the mud and stuff is sanded, and it is ready to go for primer. So that essentially takes us into next week. That puts us at plug and switch. So this is what they are currently right in the middle of doing. They're actually getting ready to be done with it here pretty soon. I think they're just on that drive under portion right now. So they got all of the plug and switch done on the interior of the house. And then that sets us up for the inspection. So we actually have to get all of this stuff inspected to make it okay to actually release power to the house. So that just tells us, hey, the house is safe. We can go ahead and release power. Nobody's going to come in and electrocute themselves, hopefully. So that's what we're going for next week. We're going to get power released, and then we can essentially get into our rough paint process. And again, I always like to emphasize rough paint. So when they actually complete that 5-day process, the house should look pretty darn good. And then when we get into the fit to finish, it gets chaos in here. So as we get through the fit to finish, you know, you guys are going to start to see some dings, scrapes, bruises, stains, stuff like that on the walls as we go through that fit to finish. And then we actually come back in and we do a couple more rounds of paint and drywall touch-up. We like to give ourselves a good foundation to work with. So I promise you, after that rough paint gets completed, I promise that's not the final paint job that we do on the house, as you guys start to see some of that punch work develop as we continue with construction. So hopefully that kind of clues you in as you guys might be walking the house or stopping by every once in a while. Or having somebody else keep you guys updated on the house. Another thing we're looking forward to, I was hoping to get it done today, but they will be installing our fireplace mantle and surround. So I'll kind of finish off that fireplace there. Hopefully we can get that done on Monday. Not the end of the world if not, though. Alright, well, let's get you guys, I guess I can kind of show you the other stuff. I kind of skipped over a lot of this. So. And we got the powder room there. Into the master. Really like that space there. Again, that's a really cool little space. You got to throw some furniture in there. Unique little feature of the master. We got that master shower tile done. Again, you guys have that integrated sprayer, so that's why you see that little stub there. So you're going to have the little slider bar that slides up and down to the shower head. Once we get into the flooring, when we're doing the tile flooring, that's actually when they go through. Once that tile flooring is done, they go through and grout everything all at once. So if you're wondering why it's taking so long for the grout, that is why. There. Start shutting down some windows as we go here. Getting ready for the weekend. We might even get a little bit of rain out here today. It's been pretty much, feels like 100+ degrees for the last 2 weeks, and we have not been getting much rain. So it has been incredibly hot. So I'm definitely ready for some rain. Of course, we want to make sure all the windows and doors are shut. upstairs, hopefully, definitely doesn't look much different up here. Still got the sheetrock down, it's sanded, ready to go for high build prime. Something like that kind of sticks out to me. It looks like they got to finish cutting the pull down stairs out. Like the sheetrock in that started it and not quite finished it, but it's an easy one. Alright, but yeah, this is going through shutting down windows. Here's kind of a sneak peek of the loft area here. Tons of natural light up here. I think you guys are going to appreciate how much natural light you guys are going to have in the house. Even got some windows in the closet. Right, and then of course as we get into that bathroom here, you guys got that 3x6 Rittenhouse square tile there. Coming along pretty well. Alright, and right into the other guest bedroom here. Again, right here in that closet where you guys have that structured wiring panel located. Likely what we're going to end up having to do here is we're probably going to have to shift that shelving up just a little bit just to make sure that it's not going to be in the way of the structured wiring panel. Imagine I'm going to walk into the shelf probably just sitting on the ground somewhere. I'll have to call them back and let them know, hey, we got to try to raise that shelf up. It's a little tough for them to actually customize the heights of the shelves. They come in with this big metal bracket that extends out. Everything is essentially pre-drilled for them, so they just literally take that template through the entire house at that same measurement and drill all the holes for the shelving. So hopefully they can figure that out. Alright, we can get into the other bathroom here. This is that fiberglass surround. Of course, it'll be a lot more light in here once we get all those fixtures installed and get power on the house, but for now it's a little dark back there. Pretty good sized bedroom here. Like I said, once sheetrock goes up and gets kind of finished off, the house changes personality, so that room just feels like it's awfully big to me. Alright, but that's pretty much a sneak peek of the house. Like I said, next week we are looking into rough paint, so we are definitely ready. We're hopefully going to get power release to the house Monday, Tuesday, start high build primer, and again, we'll pretty much be painting the inside of the house for the rest of the week, and that's going to set us up for fit to finish here in the next couple, 3 weeks. So that fit to finish, that's really when stuff starts to get chaotic. It's when we're starting to get the cabinets installed, flooring goes in, countertops go in, all the electrical fixtures, all the plumbing fixtures. It's what I always like to call organized chaos. So, if you guys happen to see the house or see one of the update videos or pictures and it just looks like chaos everywhere, that is why. I promise it's somewhat organized though. So, we are moving along, which is good stuff. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video this week. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, call, text, shoot me an email, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next update.